Richmond TV presents This Week in Richmond.
Hello and welcome to This Week in Richmond for May 17th through the 30th. Our special guest today is Parks and Recreation Director Margo VanHove. Talk to us about the upcoming opening of the splash pad and the summer rec guide. First up, let's see what's going on at the Odd. Drop-in pickleball games will be happening in the mornings from 9 a.m. to noon on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Evening games are on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Cost to enter is $1. Adult Open Gym Basketball will be held on Fridays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is $4 to enter. Team basketball will be held on Sundays from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. and cost to enter for them is $3. Drop-in volleyball for adults will be going on every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Teen Open Volleyball will be every Wednesday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cost to enter for adults is $4, or you can purchase a punch card good for 15 visits, and it's $45. Cost to enter for teens is $3. Macomb Family Services will be at the Odd on Thursdays starting at 3 p.m. For 4th through 8th graders. They have different activities scheduled for the afternoon with 3 p.m. to 3:45 will be open gym, 3:45 to 4:15 will be snack and homework help, and open gym again from 4:15 to 5 p.m. They'll have a movie running in the diner for those interested in just decompressing. It will be required for each child to have a completed emergency form on file. Now here are the events for the Parks and Recreation Department. The Perennial Exchange will be happening at BB Street Park Gazebo beginning at 9 a.m. on May 17th. The ground rules are simple. Just bring the plants or seeds you want to trade, clearly marked in plastic bags or pots. Resident registration for summer programs begins on Monday, May 19th. You can pick up a copy of the Parks and Recreation Summer Guide at City Hall, Lois Wagner Memorial Library, and the Community Center at BB Park. Call Parks and Recreation Department at 586-727-3062 for more information. A senior fitness class will be held on Thursdays from May 1st through the 22nd. Cost is $27 for the 4-week session or $8 per class. Functional fitness will be from 10 a.m. to 11. This program uses equipment and body weight and will strengthen muscles, keep bones dense, and improve flexibility. This class is fun and will always keep you on your toes. Cardio drumming goes from 11:15 a.m. to noon. This upbeat class will get your heart pumping and increase endurance by incorporating dynamic movements and aerobic exercise. Classes are held at the Richmond Community Center at BB Park. Now for what's going on at the Lois Wagner Memorial Library. Senior exercise will be happening every Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. except May 26th in observation of Memorial Day. This program goes at your own pace and is guided by an instructor to help with movement. Hooks and Needles is a social program where you can bring your knitting supplies and create in your community. This program will be held on Tuesday, May 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Hooks and Needles will take place at the Lois Wagner Memorial Library meeting room. Now it's time for the city meeting schedule. City Council will be meeting at City Hall on Monday, May 19th at 7 p.m. Friends of the Lois Wagner Memorial Library meeting will be on Tuesday, May 20th at 5:30 p.m. in the Lois Wagner Memorial Library meeting room. TIFA will be meeting on May 28th at 7 p.m. at City Hall. The Richmond Memorial Day Parade will be on Monday, May 26th starting at 10 a.m. You can join the parade by decorating your golf cart or bike to ride along the route. The parade route starts at BB Park and heads west down Washington, then south down Main Street until the Veterans Monument Park. There will be a ceremony directly following the parade. Now for On Your Radar, the Richmond Artisan and Farmers Market will be on every Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on June 5th through October 2nd at the municipal parking lot behind the Veteran Memorial in downtown Richmond. Come out and support your local vendors this summer. As a reminder, City Hall, Library, Community Center, and the Odd will be closed on Monday, May 26th in observance of Memorial Day. We will be right back to talk with Margo VanHove about the opening of the splash pad and a little bit about the summer recreation guide. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to This Week in Richmond. I'm joined now by Parks and Recreation Director Margo VanHove. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So the entire town's super excited about the new splash pad. When does it officially open?
So we are anticipating having it open Memorial Day weekend. We are still in the process of getting the grass to grow and fencing, but we're hoping for the Memorial Day weekend.
Okay. What are the hours of the splash pad going to be?
We're going to hopefully have the hours, again, hopefully, be 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., allowing for a little bit of downtime, but hoping for a 10 to 8.
Okay. Will there be a lifeguard on duty?
There are no lifeguards on duty. It is not attached to the pool. The fencing will be attached to the pool fencing, but there is no opening from the pool because the splash pad is going to be free to people that want to come. But there are lifeguards at the pool. If an emergency comes up, they can go straight to the...
So yeah, they have a direct line of sight, so they
Correct.
can. So right away they can see if something's going on. But but for the most part, make sure you keep an eye on your kids and all that stuff.
Yes,
right?
yes, for sure.
Is there an age limit to who can use the splash pad unattended by an adult?
So we're going to stick with the same guidelines that we have following the pool and all the other facilities, and it's going to be 10 and under have to be accompanied by an adult.
Okay. What about like older kids or teenagers? Would they count to be?
We
as,
prefer
like,
that it
chaperones?
be a true adult, whether it be a parent, guardian, grandparent, somebody 18 and up to be the true, guardian and
Does the public have to turn the water on, or is it always just on?
So because it'll be 10 to 8, we'll have a timer set for the hours of operation for the splash pad. But if you'll notice over at the splash pad, there's going to be a pedestal with a red circle, and that is where the water will be controlled, so the children or the adults or whomever can go over and tap on the actual podium, and that will make the water activate for the features.
Okay, cool. What should the public do in the event of severe weather?
We're going to follow the pool guidelines as far as like severe weather. I guess my first thing would be to just follow your instinct, and if they're calling for severe weather, I wouldn't try to come.
Right.
If it does happen to thunder, lightning, things like that, I would say you should probably pack up and be ready to go. But in the event of strong winds or something, and if you have a major concern, I would say to go directly over to the pool house.
Okay.
And then they'll follow their protocol. And
We all know how Michigan weather can be.
right.
Change
Quick
on
snow.
you in 5 seconds.
Right, yeah.
What are some of the other rules that you would like the public to know?
So we will have a sign. We are having a sign made that we will have hanging on the pool fence. Again, the same as the other facilities. Just basically your common sense. We're asking that no pets unless they're service animals be brought in, no glass bottles, anything like that. We are going to get some seating. We're going to have benches and hopefully some picnic tables and some shade structures available for families to use. So the rules will be posted for those people to follow, but just basic common sense, no hanging, climbing, swinging, proper swim attire. The splash pad will be a smoke-free zone. So, we have about 14 rules that we'll ask that the public follow.
Okay. What are the consequences if anyone violates these rules?
They'll get spoken to. We'll probably, again, have guards monitoring the splash pad as they do their regular half-hour rotations. And if there's concerns brought over to the Recreation Department or to myself, we will take care of them.
Okay.
And again, the police are always just a phone call away.
All right. Now let's turn to the summer rec guide. Unless you have anything else on the splash
I do
pad?
not. Nope,
Okay.
no.
Let's turn to the summer rec guide. I got a few questions about that. So when does Camp Richmond start?
So Camp Richmond will begin on Monday, June 16th, and it's a 7-week program, and it will end on Friday, August 1st.
So do you have to pay for the entirety, or is it week to week?
You can do whichever you prefer. You can pay by the week, depending on if you want your kids to come full time. We have a resident rate and a non-resident rate, and then we have a daily rate. So it just depends on what you're looking for.
Okay.
We're also going to have the ability, hopefully if all goes well again. Monday the 19th registration starts for our summer programs, so you can always have the option of coming into the community center in the Beebe Street Park, or you have the opportunity now to go online. We have a new registration system called DaySmart. So we're going to make camp go live. We're going to make other smaller programs go live. You will still need to come in and register in person for swim lessons until we get all those kinks figured out. But, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That makes it much more convenient for everyone in the community.
Yes,
then.
and credit cards. You can pay by credit card on the new website too. So.
Okay. What is the PM sitter service?
So PM sitter service is something that we used to have quite a few years ago prior to COVID. And PM sitter service is going to be for those parents that aren't able to get there by 3 o'clock. So for an additional $5 from 3 to 5:30, you can leave your children at camp and pick them up anytime between 3 and 5:30.
Okay. Yeah, that'll help out with a lot of parents who aren't able to get the time off this summer.
Yeah.
Who do you have coming out for the children's entertainment series, and when are they?
So our children's entertainment series will start on Thursday, June 26th. We have the Michigan Science Center coming out to do a presentation on states of matter. Thursday, July 24th, we have a gentleman by the name of the Amazing Clark, and he's going to do ocean adventures.
Okay.
Not quite sure what that's going to be, but so that's July 24th. And then Thursday, August 24th, we have a gentleman by the name of Ben coming, and he is Ben the Lego guy, and he just brings bins of Legos, and he gives the kids challenges to build things.
Okay. But they can really build whatever they want too.
I think so, yeah. And it's a children's entertainment series. They are all free.
Okay.
And they're all held on Thursdays, and they begin at 11 a.m. at the Beebe Street Park Pavilion.
Are you doing a movie at the park this year?
We don't have them scheduled yet. We're trying to wait and see. We were waiting for the catalog to come out to see what was available for 25. We just got that last week. So we'll probably schedule some of those. We do have, in the summer guide, we do have a pool movie. I believe the movie's going to be Moana 2.
Okay.
I'm not sure of the date. It's in the summer guide, but yeah, so we will have that.
Okay. Are there any other programs that you'd like to highlight?
Not that I can think of. I just urge everybody to possibly take a look at the summer guide, whether it's online at the city's website, through the Facebook page, or you're welcome to come into the library, City Hall, or the community center to pick up a guide. We also have them available at the auditorium. And just make yourself aware of what's going on in the community for the summer. I know you had mentioned the farmers market starts June 2nd. So it's going to get really busy. Oh, pardon. I'm sorry. June 5th. I thought it was June 2nd. So, the Historical Society is going to have events going. So it's going to be a busy summer.
It always is in Richmond.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you, Margo, for joining me tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You can find the information for any of the events that we've talked about on the city website, cityofrichmond.net. And you can also go to City Hall, go to the Recreation Center, the Odd, or the library to pick up a summer rec guide. The splash pad will be open on Memorial Weekend, hopefully on Memorial Weekend, and you can also call the Parks and Rec Department for any information regarding that. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day.